Hello, it is time to keep going. Now, if I open the character screen, you might notice that I have 100 perk points again. You might ask, what's going on here? Now, what's going on here is that the way this game works, it holds your character in a single autosave, but it doesn't save on every action. It saves on map actions. So the last time I played, the last thing I did was spend my perk point and get the reward for challenges. Both of these. And the way this game handles saving, it didn't. So I should have either spent the night at the inn or just moved somewhere else. That is the way this game handles saving. So keep this in mind. I mean, I know that, and it still keeps happening to me, so it's one little thing that's easy to overlook. So last time I got diplomacy up to 3. And I got this card for a perk. Just for befriending at these lower levels. So now I am exactly back where I was. So what I'm going to do now is put you in my deck. Is there anything I can take out because I don't need it? Going to take Encrust out. And maybe I want to keep the boar in just until it levels up completely. Just because I like when my cards are leveled up. Okay, that's gonna be good enough. So I'm gonna go to town. As you can see, here's the skill trainer. But we also have another NPC. Sometimes these pop up in settlements, give you a quest. These quests are not random. They usually give you either a bit of XP or lead up to a actual challenge in this settlement or some other specific area. You don't have to do all of these, but some of them has quite a good reward. I think I remember this one. It's a Druid based NPC, so I'm going to do this quest. Gets a nice reward. But before that, I figured I am going to sell my javelin, and both of these ones actually. There is nothing else I want to sell right now. Then I'm going to talk to you. Now I have just enough money to buy 1 point in marksmanship. So now this is 1 less level up point that I need to spend. Okay, now this amount of money isn't good for anything. So I'm done with the town. So let's go talk to her. Okay, she is acolyte of Diana. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm not going to read all of these. You can just pause and read it for yourself. And as you can see here, this line over here, it shows which of the DLC any particular event is. So it is the Exalted Heroes DLC that adds most, if not all, of these character quests. Okay, let's see. So she wants help to fight some bandits. Okay. She knows where the camp is. Okay, see. She emphasizes the importance of a stealthy approach, suggests using the natural elements. So this is a little bit more than just flavor text. These quests are actually looking for certain skills. And if you don't have them, you actually have no way to progress. So your only option is to either decline the quest altogether, or just fail it, and then you get nothing. These quests are non-repeatable, so in time you will either figure out which of these quests you want to do, or you just click all of them and eventually you will find them. So we ask her skills. See, nature, magic, herbalism, archery, so she's pretty much a druid. Certain options give you a tiny bit of XP. Alright, we're going for intelligence gathering. And some of these quests take time. Again, this is only important with doomsday clock scenarios. And so, just like that, we did it. And for all our troubles, we get a friendship ring, which we cannot actually wear as a ring, because it is a necklace. So this is a unique necklace that we can only get from this quest. You see here, this doesn't respond to a skill, but rather a stat. There are some equipment cards that do this, mostly at the higher levels, and I have just enough charisma to be able to wield it. So it doesn't say but it's an activatable item. Heals, gives defend, and whenever an animal ally deals combat damage this turn, restore 2 AP. So this is very much a necklace for druids. So let's just get this for now. And I already did this quest. The rest are too high level for me. So I'm going back to Grisbog. Just to rest, because I'm tired. And as you can see, I stopped because I became fatigued. If I click to move again, it brings up the camp options. So you can either use a ration to rest up, and then you become well rested and can move again. Or if you're close enough to where you want to go, you can click on Forced March. Forced March lets you keep moving, but you are going to lose health and AP as you move and have a higher chance of getting ambushed. And once you click this, Forced March is going to stay on until you do normal rest. So I am going to rest now. Back to well rested. Back to Grisbog first. Check if there's anything here. There is, we just don't have money. Now I could try doing this mission. I am currently level 3. But a bunch of level 5 enemies, which I would get if I'm not lucky, that would be a problem. Plus, the ley lines are also an important factor, because this place would debuff Earth. The version is usually by 4, so a -4 to Earth damage is not good for me, since I'm a stone druid and most of my damage comes from earth damage. So I'm going to just skip this and move down here for this one quest. Well, this place also has the Earth version. And isn't very good in terms of rewards. Perhaps Lashing Vines. Stone Mask is a decent defensive card if you're at the right place. This place only has Godorax. I'm just going to start and see if the ley lines are as much of a problem as they appear. Okay. Let's go. So everything is a lower level than me, but that doesn't always mean much. So let's start hitting them a bit, getting you out. We can do a double crit plus damage. It's quite powerful. And I have concealment, so sneak attack would also work. Oh, this is a -6 aversion, so it's even worse. But it has a +2 air affinity. So this pendant actually has the most damage out of the cards I have right now, so you resist sneak attack, so I'm gonna hit you. It's a decent amount of damage.
Let's get down to business.
Okay. Merchant is pretty weak.
Let's get down to business.
So let's just get a bit of you right away to draw 2. Okay, get some defend on you. Get you with some extra bleed. That's just enough. Okay. Now I can start on you. Gonna need some defend. Let's buff you up a little bit. Some restore. Don't need these right now. Okay, so far so good. See, Sprout Vines is almost useless here. So I'm gonna drop that. Let's get a bit of defense. Just in case. That's the end of you. Okay, what you got? Extra draw. Don't mind if I do. That's the end of you. I can use this next turn. Alright, there's a bunch of damage coming my way. Luckily, this will work on anyone. So now I have 4 loyalty. That's gonna add up to the damage of any ally that's gonna attack. So let's see how much that's gonna be. Okay, 5 to 11. Roll the 7. That's the loyalty modifier. Uses up all loyalty. So that 11 damage. That's decent. Okay, hit you with this. Damage up. Goodbye. Okay, pretty low on defend right now. Okay, as you can see, even absent-mindedly, I can get enough amplify to completely offset the aversion. And as you can see, the ley lines can actually change between nodes along with the weather, so it doesn't hurt to sometimes take a look at it. So now I'm actually doing a decent amount of damage with a heal. Okay. Gonna defend some more. Down with you. Now I can buff them up a little. You're not damaged enough yet. Okay, buff you up a little bit. Okay, here is a Druid. That would give me 3 uses of ascetic life. Now you can see the attack and the life are both red. That's because allies have their own element, which means they are subject to changes in leyline affinity. So because there's a negative affinity for Earth in this place, Earth-type allies are going to get weaker. So one more thing to keep in mind. I'm gonna take this since it doesn't cost anything.
The land calls to me.
Let's see. Some AP restore would be nice right now. Okay, you need one more hit. Okay, here we go. Got a caravan guard. Don't need it. Okay. A wise woman here. Feeble mind is not that dangerous. As a debuff, it's the discord that hurts more than anything. Okay, you see, if I use this on this stone folk, it's gonna heal him. 12 and get +6 max health. Okay, now you can take a beating. Here we go. So, heal up a little. And you resist venom, but little guaranteed damage is always good. Okay. And that was that. Let's see what we have. Get a short bow. It's a good, reliable source of bleed. Got alchemist bomb. There's a lot of alchemist bombs. You can actually craft these if you have alchemy. And they don't really do much damage. It's usually the secondary effect that's good on these. Already have a potion bat. And some kind of plant. Which is pretty good actually. I just can't use it yet. They don't sell for much, but I am out of consumables at the moment, so gonna take the bomb. Okay, let's clear these out. Here we go. Another cordial negotiation might be good. And I think I'm going to take Lashing Vines over Stone Mask, just for the multicast and the intense damage. Overall, that's gonna do more. And you can see we have a new quest right here. Some quests are part of a chain. So you do one, and it unlocks another. Almost always a higher level, and usually at the same place. But there are some chains that take you all over the map. Okay, see, this is a level 3 to 4. And you see this picture on the background of the quest. Usually when there's a boss on a challenge like this, you can see its portrait. And if I scout the area, this Chaos Hound is the boss. So when you scout and there's a specific boss, it's always the first one here. So we take a look at it, and you see it heavily resists bludgeoning, dark, light, and astral. So it takes a special kind of build to be reliably good at against it. Here's all the tactics it uses. It deals quite a bit of damage, but the current build I have is good enough to take it. If I tweak it a little bit. So I'm going to put in both of these cordial negotiations and the lashing vines. And because I like to keep my deck a little on the leaner side, I'm taking out one forest site and the boar. That might be good enough, actually. Probably going to lose one patch wounds, since together with ascetic life, I feel like I can slowly heal back up from anything, plus I have revitalize. Okay, so here we are. Let's see the rewards. Fisher is a pretty nice card. Has multicasts, deals chaotic damage, and can apply burn. Eye of the Hawk is another imbue card. I'm probably going to take this since imbue can always be good. Maybe I will take the enemy's cloak. It's activatable. This power and health are modifiers for the ally cards. So you activate this and you play an ally card and they come out already buffed. And if you don't use it, you will heal 2 HP. So whether you use this or not, it is a good card. Okay, so I'm gonna take these two if I get them. Let's see. What do we have? Don't really need either of these, but I'm gonna heal you up just because I can. Okay, I have pedal. I'm going to keep that for next turn. Let's see, bunch of flanks and attacks incoming. I really don't like those. So, let's see what can I do about these. Start with this. Chunk you off real quick. Keep a rose. Keep the strain going, so I don't lose much AP. Okay, now you're trying to enrage. I aim to stop that. And it is stopped. Okay. You're all still good. I'm going to get you some more lifetime. I'm going to actually increase your strength a little. Okay, hip it back. So you're the only one that's going to attack. So let's weaken you a little. Finally, some extra. Defend. This will still hurt, but not as much. Now, another thing I don't like about flanking is that there is no indication how much the enemy is going to do. So sometimes it seems relevant of the levels, other times it's not. It's a gamble a lot of the time. Okay. I can multicast something. Now, multicast synergy gives anything. Multicast, so if I were to use this, then use the pendant, then as long as there are two enemies, this would play twice, so I would lose 10 HP and restore 10 AP. And because it works on Restore 2, multicast is one of the most powerful synergies. According to me. Neither of you is resisting vulnerable, so I'm gonna show you something. One forest site for damage synergy. Drop this for healing. Then a spirit animal for multicast. So now anything I do here is going to multicast and deal damage. And of course this would heal me 7 HP twice. But I'm going to do this and spread some vulnerable around. See? Okay, there's a lot of attacks incoming here, so have to defend this, then use this guy so I can exhaust him, defend some more. See, this is barely enough to block him, so I'm going to take all of this damage. which will be almost enough to actually kill me. Let's see if I can avoid that. Okay, so now you can see this game in action. There are 2 enemies 1 level above me and 2 at my level, and it looks like I am going to lose the game on this turn. But this is what Erannorth is all about. I have almost all my defense in this hand, so I might be able to live a tiny bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm still alive, but barely. Okay, I could try double critical with Lashing Vines. The thing about sneak attack, if we put it on multicast, sneak attack uses up concealment. So the first cast of it is gonna use it up, then the second one will do nothing with the sneak attack. So it's quite useless to pair these two. Okay. That's a tiny bit of defend. And the physical resist is actually doing work here with everything that isn't the spider. Okay, gonna need some more defend. And now you stopped attacking, but you're going to want to do concealment, which is worse at this point, so here we are with only 3 enemies. Okay, doesn't look like I can get all of these to stop attacking, so let's do this for a tiny bit of defense, then summon you for more defense. Let's see. Let's hit you once, then get you with 3 entangles. Hopefully it will help. I can defend a little more. That almost blocks 2 of them. I can toss this for 7 more defense. Okay, maybe. Okay, you lost your turn. It's perfect. Let's heal a tiny bit. And then get rid of you entirely. Need to start hitting you since you're resistant to entangle, which is one of my only means of defense right now. Okay. I want to defend a little bit more.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. And these are both level 4s. Just my luck. Okay, same dance. Some of these just for the defense. Get him, try to get tiny bit of damage. I think I'm going to have to use my firebomb here. Here we go. Bird is a damage over time that does 5 damage per stack, so it is the most reliable. So I think I'm good at this point. Okay, let's see. Gonna defend again. Heal. Hit you once. Defend again. Oh, I actually managed to entangle you. That was just a 50% chance. Okay, let's start hitting you. In that case, some corn to heal up. Let's increase your staying power a little. And yet more defend. Okay. I can sneak attack here. With the Bumblebee's thing, that's guaranteed to have damage. Plus Venom. So I hit you. Now I only need to do 6 damage. The Venom does the rest. But I get you either way. Alright. Let's get a little more defend, just to make sure. Okay. Okay, or return to dust. Targets a random ally. Unsummons them, but it heals and buffs all the other allies. Again, because I only have 2 summon slots, this doesn't do all that much. Later on, when maybe I have 4 or 5, this would be better, but not right now. And this druid would actually come into play buffed. Plus I'm going to need the heal right now, so
The land calls to me.
gonna do this. Let's see. Defend here. Defend here. Tiny bit of damage. Some more healing. And I'm good. Let's keep you in the game for one more turn. Let's see. And we're done. Now you see I managed to heal up almost to full. If I was any lower, I would consider not continuing the quest. But now I will. Going to see how this plays out. I already don't like this. Okay, let's see, what can I do? It's smarter to start with the lowest health one first. Use you to defend. Use you for ascetic life. Okay. Gonna use the lashing vines while I have strain. Just a tiny bit of damage. Short sword. Then just... Is it? No, it's not enough to kill. Can't really buff it. So this will have to do. Let's see. Gonna need some more defense here. I'm gonna block you. Not you. Then you flank and you hit for more. Alright then. Okay. Let's actually throw one, see what we got. Okay, I want to keep you. And you don't resist venom. Ah, here we go, perfect. So right now the biggest threat is you. Okay. One more turn survived. Why do I keep trying to give you vulnerable when you resist it? I do not even know. Okay, now I want to punch you down to 16 HP. Can I do that? The answer is not yet. But maybe...
They won't get through me. Getting close. Okay, you are at the range, except now I'm not the AP range. If I use this, it would cost me 3, restore 5, so that's a net gain of 2. I would be at 5, but because of fatigue this would go up to 5. What the heck. Benefactor shield. If you see Benefactor in the intent of the enemy, that's going to mean it will distribute shield to everyone else. And I don't really like that, so away with you. I have revitalized to get some AP back. So again, I am halfway to death already. So what can I do about it? I can do this, for instance. Gonna move you back for summoning. Here's some more. Get some AP back. You don't resist venom. Okay. You're healing this round. Let's see. Wall of Thorns. Tangle, Bleed, Defend. Or if you don't use it, you lose 1 AP and get Retribution. It's decent, but not one I need right now. Mass and Tangle. Tangle are vulnerable, but random enemies. I think I'm not actually picking anything here. Okay, strain is still ongoing, so let's see, only 3 defend. Now I hit you. I have this card back again, so bye-bye. And now I can finish the job with you.
Alright, so I survived this node as well, but as you can see I'm having quite a bit of trouble here, so what I'm going to do is click the campfire and abandon exploration. See, I abandoned it, but it's still here, so I'm going to come back when maybe I'm level 5. However, because this town is logged, I have no way of getting my health back. So I could get down here to Herdwood. There's a bunch of quests for my level. And from that probably either get down to Inford or come back up for Lucina. I will probably come back up. So here's a goblin quest, which I might be able to do. Says the guy that ran from quest of the same level. But whatever. Okay, let's get down to Herdwood. Okay, I can rest once here. Now I'm down to 1 ration, so I will need to buy one. It is currently night, however, so but it's 4, so I can adjust this for just 2 hours of waiting. I'm gonna spend 10. Skip time. Okay. I'm gonna pick some rations back up. And you are nature magic. I have that. But you also sell action cards, so let's see if there's anything. Okay, this is a draw card. You only need to exhaust an ally for that. Looks quite good actually. The rest, not so much. Okay, I'm going to pick up a new leaf. Let's see, anything else I can get in here. Acidic Mist looks nice. So, Echo of 2. So the initial cast and two turn ends afterwards. So basically that's the same as 3 Venoms. Deals a bit of damage and gives concealment. So it's not quite a defensive card, but close enough. Argument, however, is a really good defensive option here. I'm not a fan of random stuns. Earth Beam is just straight up a good offensive option. And I can actually make it always deal critical. Let's see. Okay, I have enough money that I can pick up both of these. You know what, I am going to do just that. I have a feeling I'm going to switch the short sword to the short bow and sell the sword afterwards. There's nothing else I could sell in here. Let's see what we got. Herbalist Sickle is a pretty okay card, but I'm still not quite used to herbalism. Let's see. Charge of Nature looks good. It heals and defends every turn, and heals allies too. I do not have the money for it, unfortunately. Okay, what do we have here? Need healing elixir. And I'm going to pick up a portable bedroll actually. See, it has 3 uses, but you can only have one of it at a time. But it is a decent healing option. Let's see. And here actually there's more options for allies. See, this Gatherer counter would be a good source of weakening and bleeding. The Archer does burn and cripple. So really you can pick and choose based on what you're missing otherwise in your build. Like here's a Peddler. He would be a consistent source of battle cards. And if I have him, I could just recoup every turn, which would make putting an infused card to my deck a viable option. Maybe sometime I will try that. But not right now. Okay, let's see. I beat 60 enemies. Got an armor schematic. Let's see, gonna take this off. Put this on. Let's update this real quick. So I'm going to get new leaf in here. And the more draws you have, the more consistently you can get singular cards. I think I have been using this card a little bit wrong. Going to see about change in the next quest. I think I'm dropping Conjure Fog here, put an argument in place. And I want Earth Beam. What would I sacrifice for it, if anything? You know, I think I can afford to lose one fail reflexes here. Okay, let's see how this will work. It's here. Selected word. Geomancer's focus. This would be a good equipment. And if I max it out, it even gets draw. So strain, draw, and heal. These really good actually. Okay, let's see. Mining expedition. It has to target a miner, which is an ally that I do not have. Plus, if I remember correctly, the miner ally by itself can generate this mining expedition card, so getting it by itself is not quite useful. Let's see, have an armlet. It is a good source of ranged attacks and criticals. Okay, from here, really, these two are the ones that core to me. If I get one peddler that would justify putting a serrated bolt in my deck, inevitable vulnerable with bleed would be really powerful. Alright, let's do this. Ruin Metis Temple real quick. Never forget to get free money. Okay, the equipment got a little wonky here because I changed it outside of combat and I already had these, so I'm just gonna shuffle the deck. That would take care of it. Here we go. Okay, so this is an undead heavy place. That's okay though. Okay, bunch of attacks coming in. And Goosebite is an annoying melody. But this Battle Frenzy is going to be a problem. He's gonna get stronger and put counterattack on himself. Counterattack hits back when you target it with anything that isn't a ranged attack. Now, I do have the short bow, but I can't really buff that high. And of course, as logic would dictate, skeletons resist bleeding. These two don't. Let's start by weakening you. You do resist piercing, which is a little unfortunate. But I am going to start pelting you. Haven't seen this one yet. Thick vegetation. Unsummons a plant ally. Gives defense. And buffs plant allies. Looks pretty good. But alas, I am not a plant druid. So let's go with new leaf. Now this exhaust +2 means if I didn't use this druid, he would be active. I could use this on him to exhaust him. But because I have, it means I'm going to take 2 stacks of fatigue. Can't really counteract that one. Okay. While I have strain, I'm gonna use the skills with the scrolls. Saves me some AP. Actually gonna use this to defend. Okay, here you are. Now I can get rid of any one of you, which is going to be you. Now I'm going to peddle just for the money and then use new leaf. You see, I got 1 fatigue because I lost all concentration, and new leaf gave me +2. So really, this is the end of my turn, but because I used the contact card, you don't get the contact cards back until you shuffle your deck, I am actually going to shuffle it back. And hopefully I'm going to get it back next turn or the next. Okay, you see, Ghoul's Bite gave me a Festering Wound card. This is a melody, so it's going to stay here until I use it. And if I use it, I get 1 bleeding and 1 envenomed. Which is actually not a problem because I have some Hex Ward. That's going to completely block this. Now, which one of you do I want to get rid of first? It's probably going to be you, since this Gravedigger has an ability that summons another undead. Let's see some more defend. There's lots of attacks incoming, so maybe even more defend. And let's weaken you a little bit. Like this. See, extra draw. Don't mind if I do. Okay, here we are. Gonna take you away. Bit of extra healing. Let's summon you. Some more defend. Okay, let's get some AP back. But now, can do double critical, and boom, Earth Beam now is going to deal 12 to 24 damage. Just 6. Well, looks like I was mistaken with the damage calculations. No matter. Yes, now I can use New Leaf, essentially for free. Here we go. Same song and dance here.
Level up.
Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Leveling up restores a bit of your health and AP, so it can be a boon if it happens during a quest. Okay, I have a damage synergy, so I'm just gonna drop it on you. Get rid of it. I'm going to get some Hex Sword. Okay, you are going to do Aura of Darkness. That is pretty annoying. Gives you the buff counter right here. But this aura actually hits everyone on the field. And it heals everyone that has the wicked in their species. You see, like with all of the undead count as wicked, and everything that isn't wicked is going to get hit. It's not much damage, but it is pretty annoying, so going to stop this from happening if I can help it. Okay, I stopped it from happening. Okay, you have the highest health, so you can go New spring. Shuffle is the same as this button right here. It's gonna put every card into the draw pile. Then it's gonna draw 3, give resolve. It's nice under some circumstances, but I aim to use these, so let's go with Creeping Vines for now. Just hit you with a little entangle weakness. Okay, let's see. You're almost there. Here we go. Alright, I can work with this. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, smoldering rock. Does burn. Does a tiny bit of bludgeoning and fire damage. The burn is good. And it's ranged, so that's also nice. But I don't like how little damage it's dealing, so I think I'm going with Rock Blast, since it's multicast. And again, with Fey Reflexes I can guarantee a critical on this, so yoink. Or Fey Luck rather. Reflexes is the one that does damage. Okay, it's gonna be good so far. Okay, you're a mage. You're gonna dispel. Dispel is going to remove all of this, defend included, if it doesn't find any other buffs, so I want to stop you. Let's see if I can do that. Don't resist sneak attack. So I can do this. That's much better. I'm gonna use argument on you. So you're not going to hurt my allies. Okay, and as you can see, even though this card doesn't deal damage, it's still going to trigger counterattack. It counters with its full attack, so if I don't want to get hit, I should get defend. Okay, now I have defend. I can just get rid of you. And get rid of you actually. Okay. What do we got? Oh wow. These are all extremely good cards. Let's see. Enchanted Pouch will draw me 2 for free. It has 3 uses, but it's infused. So, like I said, if I get a Peddler, that would mean this is technically infinite. Plus it sells for quite a good amount of money, so if you see this, always grab it. Okay, this is a nice plant. Gives freeze. Freeze technically works like stun, but it has its own resist. So usually if you want crowd control, you get a mix of stuns and freezes. Let's see. I'm gonna pick up this serrated board for future uses. Okay, I was kind of hoping for last minute healing, but no luck here. Alright, now I'm gonna pick up the Geomancer's Focus. And I'm gonna go with the Geomancer's Robe for now. Mainly for the Hex Ward. I'm gonna use this one since I don't actually have stuns here right now. Let's see. Gonna get some AP and an armor schematic. Nothing else to claim here. You see, Padded Armor only gives plus 3 defense per turn. This gets 4. At base, it's gonna upgrade to 8 for free, so that's already better. I am actually going to increase Geomancy so I can use this. Here we are, even more versatility. Anything else? I have Rock Blast. Don't want to lose all Fey Reflexes, otherwise this entire deck would be Earth damage. And that's just asking for trouble. Let's see here. Temporal Blast in. Then actually I'm gonna take one Sprout Vines out. Okay. What's in here? See, Accession is a very situational card, but it's one of the few that can dispel counterattacks, so it might be very useful down the line. Accuracy is also good. Mark is very easy to stack up and gives a bunch of bonus damage. Well, everything in here is just so-so, actually. We have the Hurtwood Caverns here. I could pick up another Earth Beam for argument. Or maybe even a Marksmanship. Okay, here's a Ruined Temple. It's mostly the same thing. But here's a Wand of Acid Missile. I saw the one that I had, so it would be nice to grab this. Diplomat's Coat is just a steady source of money and weakening. Shaman's Talisman, what do you do? Ooh, at Nature Magic 5. This buffs allies. It's also quite nice. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is get this Peddler. And sell this Padded Armor and the Short Sword. See, Serrated Board sells for a lot of money. It's because you can only have one of these, so those are usually quite valuable. The Enchanted Pouch also goes for a lot. But I'm keeping going. You know what? Hardened stuff does actually nothing that I don't have in other cards, so I don't want to carry these around. Okay, here's the Goblin Quest. What does this give me? Goblin Brute. Not interested. Just Fisher. Fey Armor. Spirit Guide would be interesting. Gives a random card, yes, but -2 strain is always good. Amulet of the Sharpshooter. Gives a lot of marks. What's here in the treasure? Arrow multicast. Friend of nature. A ring that entangles, controls animal or plant. Again, it's only going to be useful at lower levels. The Druid staff, however, whenever you apply Entangle this turn, defend +2, plant allies +2 strength. Don't really care about the plant ally stuff, but a tiny bit of defend for every Entangle is good. It applies to this one. It's inherited the card, so this might be good. Perhaps the best board for selling. I like the Diplomat's Signet Ring because it's automatically weakening enemies, and whenever an enemy resists weaken, you gain defend. But this is usually best when you pair it up with the Diplomat's Coat. And then you just go full pacifist and just stack up weakenings. That's not really my style. I'm going to run through the... Should it be the temple or the caverns? I think it's gonna be the temple. Let's see what you got. Spirit, Scorpion, Mimic, another Spirit. Now, see, Lament is an annoying melody card. Loses you AP, discard a card. It damages all allies. And if you don't get rid of it, it's gonna give you 1 fatigue and just make another of itself. And illusory copy just makes another one, just like it, except at the species it's going to be illusion on top of everything else. Below level 2, so I'm basically safe here. Getting you out, then getting you out. You're back. So you. Yeah, I might need a tiny bit of defense here. Let's see. That's all I can do for now. Oh, it doesn't get the illusion tag. I think I have it confused with something else. I do remember Blood Mist monsters have illusion tags. And you see, because I have 2 laments, I already started the turn with 2 fatigue. But if I don't use these, I'm gonna just keep it. This will not be a very productive turn. These spirits are going to just put flank on everyone. That is very much not ideal. So now there's one less to deal with. Okay, this will have to do. I want to keep some AP. Let's entangle you. Then get rid of you. Okay, this is good. You come across the corpse of Lord Dwarf. Considering that his possessions are still intact, you suspect that whatever killed him wasn't interested in them. Carefully consider your next move. Now, searching for valuables usually gets you just a little bit of money, or rarely an item. Return to Earth. If you target a plant, it immediately kills them if their health is 24 or below. Otherwise, you kill the enemy if it is at 12 health or below. Now, this is quite a low value, but it can be very useful. Let's say you have a low health enemy that just gives itself 100 shield. And if you don't want to burn through that 100 shield, you can just use this and immediately kill them. Sprouting vines. Again, it's very random. Shields throw deals damage. Gives stun synergy. But you lose defend and vulnerable. So basically it sets you back to 0. this is good if you have a bunch of enemies that flank. Otherwise, you need to use this at the beginning of the turn, so you can keep getting defend afterwards. You're ready your bow. I don't really want any of these. I think I'm getting returned to Earth because that sells for the most. Okay, now I can use 8 AP to bury this corpse. And that takes a little time. I think it gets you positive karma and a little XP and a few perk points. If you want, you can use this. I don't always bother with it. With this event specifically, if you have necromancy, you're going to get an option to raise the corpse, and then you just get a new ally card. So this is not a bad event. You can look around for tracks. Okay, I can follow the tracks for 4 AP. The tracks will either lead nowhere or lead towards a fight. I don't really feel like fighting at the moment, so let's just leave them. Okay, you're doing a wolf's bite. You will either heal someone or attack. You're gonna attack. Again, I'm not in danger here. So this is almost enough to block all damage here. Let's hit you a little bit. Then weaken you to make sure nothing gets past my defend. Okay. Okay, away you go. Okay. And now I want to shuffle again. Just to have the contact card again. And as you can see, this one didn't get shuffled. That's because of this line right here. So these kinds of cards, you either use them or you keep them in your hand, and then they will discard themselves and do the effect. You cannot manually discard cards like this. So if I were to try, it's an unravel card, so it doesn't actually let you discard it. Okay, what do we get? Oh wow, quicksand. That's a nice find. does greater stun. Greater stun works the same as regular stun, except it doesn't break immediately on damage. So there's a bit of a give. So this cripple 6 is not enough to break the counters on a greater stun. So because this has echo, this can basically stun lock an enemy. It's really nice. You got some demons here. You don't resist vulnerable or bleed. Okay, gonna buff you up a little bit. Gonna multi-crit here. You're gonna die. Let's make sure you die. You always love to see it. Oak 4. Multicast to 3. Defend. Dispel concealment. Dispel cover. And retribution. Okay, this is a pretty powerful card here. I think I'm going to keep this in my hand until this elite battle. Okay. Now, if I were to shuffle again, this card would be lost forever, since it's just temporarily in my hand. So everything will stay like this. Okay, so you see, found the chest, but it's locked. If I had a high strength, I could just take the entire chest with me. That is a valuable item you can just sell. Or if I had thievery skill, I could pick the lock. Or the same with a skeleton key. Fortunately, I have neither of those, so this was a useless note for me. What to do? This actually. We got some cultists over here. You gotta go because the ghouls bite.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, you're gonna be gone. Alright. Feilak is really working with me here. With the criticals. You're gone. Okay. There's a maximum of 30 damage incoming, so tiny bit of defend. And some more defend. And even more defend. And I'm good. Let's see, gonna hit you once. I want to try and hope this doesn't get hit by the discard. It wasn't. Let's see. Alright. Final node.
This is terrible.
Bunch of imps here. They all have concealment. This might be a little problematic. So you're all level 3, except you. So you're gonna go. Gonna get one strain. So I'm going to use this, which will target these 3 and remove all their concealment. And because the multicast, I'm getting 4 defense times 3 and 8 retribution times 3. It's 24. First one hits me, it's gonna lose half its health. Yeah, I can gain some more defense here. Okay, I can go for a double critical. Hope for the best here. Not bad, really. Gonna get a bunch of envenomed here. Not a fan of that, but thankfully it doesn't hurt. Okay, I have enough Hex Ward to block the venom. And you're dead. Now I'm gonna heal back a whole bunch. Alright. You're dead this turn. And it's all cleared. Okay, on this wand. Don't really need anything else from here. Might as well just pick up the diplomat's code here. Okay, let's keep 1 hour, so it's daytime. Let's barter. It's a little bit of defend, a little bit of weaken. Not quite good as a defensive card. Congelation is pretty good. It imbues a water element. And most enemies don't resist water. At all. But maybe I will find this on my own. Let's see. Oak's Embrace gives vulnerable if you target an entangled enemy, because I'm a druid. Deals cripple and more entangle and a stun. This will be good once I get the druid staff. So all these entangles are going to synergize with each other. Nothing better over here so far. I'm gonna get both of these, just in case I'm going to need. Let's see. Not selling the diplomat's code quite yet. No, not selling these. Okay, what I'm going to do right now I got nothing here. I'm going to pick a perk now. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is pick up Herbal Lore. And maybe try it out. And then pick up Mercantile Expedition 1. Not so much for the discounts or the ally power, but this befriend +4. Because that would turn this max level power 30 to power 34. That would keep that card viable for just a little longer. Okay, now that that's done, I actually want to stay in Herdwood for a little while, go through these quests, and then get the treasure. But for now I'm going to spend some money here at the inn. Okay, I already know all these. Herbalist satchel looks rather nice. You could just start stockpiling random herbs, but not right now. Okay. Nothing else here. I'm going to stop here. It's a bit earlier than usual, but I am a little more tired than usual. So, I'm gonna continue with Herdwood quests next time. Thanks for watching. See you around.